All right, bike, you sit here. Today we are taking the SUR RON. So happy to be back on the SUR RON. Love it. Going from bike to bike, noticing this bike has a lot of vibration that the Onyx doesn't have. I'm so happy to be back on this bike though. It's trouble free, it gets me to and from, it has a better top speed to stay above traffic just in case people are speeding. I just wish that it was quiet like the Onyx is. Woo, my eyes are watering already. This bike to me isn't as comfortable as the Onyx. It's definitely not. But when it goes over bumps, it takes bumps a lot better than the Onyx does, but overall flat ground, the Onyx is a lot more comfortable. It's just when the Onyx hits a big bump, you come out of your seat. And that's where the Onyx kind of sucks, but once you change out the suspension, the Onyx is a more comfortable ride. I might just haul ass everywhere I go. I got the battery and I'm gonna charge it at work, so let's just go. It's just crazy though, because pulling the throttle on this bike, it's not the same as the Onyx. Yeah, this one will get up to 60 miles an hour, but it takes a while. Like, you gotta be on the throttle for like a hot minute. Whereas the Onyx, it'll get up to 47 miles per hour so fast and then just fall on its face. This bike, you know, you hold it, it would get up there, it just takes a while. So I think I'm gonna upgrade. I think I'm just gonna have to do it, but I'm waiting for a day where I have a day off. I want to give like an interesting video. I want to give a video where I'm like riding around somewhere, not just the same old going back and forth to work. Just so it's a good enough video to give you guys. And then I'm gonna ask you guys to like slap the like button on it. And then I'm gonna buy a Lightspeed battery. I know they take about 2 months to be made, so I might as well get the ball rolling. But wait until I'm gonna save up a little bit of money. And I'm gonna do a better video for you guys other than going back and forth to work. And then I'm gonna ask for you guys to hit the like button and subscribe to me, and I will make a video of me purchasing the battery for the SUR RON. It's so weird, man. Like, I know a lot of you guys don't have both bikes, and I don't blame you, even one's expensive. It's just so weird going from this bike to the other bike to this bike. To me, this bike is just not, even with the BAC 4000, it still has torque. Don't get me wrong, it still gets up to speed. But right after about, I would say 45-ish, 48, same like the Onyx, it slowly starts like creeping up after that. I definitely should have brought my jacket. I got goosebumps everywhere. It's pretty chilly. I need to update my Egg Rider app because it's gonna fix the rollback issue. Oh shit, I'm not gonna make it. I was gonna try to beat all these trucks. Oh yeah, I'm still gonna make it. On that. Go bike, go! Over anything, and this bike to me is reliable. The only thing I noticed, and I sent a comment on my last video, is that I noticed something. So when I went to the car show the other day, and when I got back home, my buddy wanted to ride it real quick around the block. I said, oh yeah, you're good, you got about like 40% left, right? And he comes back, and I checked the voltage, and I made a video for you guys, and the voltage on the Egg Rider display said that, after I looked at the chart for the battery for the SUR RON, it says we were at probably like 38% battery, right? I was like, okay, sounds good. That sounds about right. You know, I got a little bit of a charge in. We did about 20 miles. This bike should do about 30 to 35 miles. Well, I did a BMS bypass, right? And what happens on the BMS battery bypass on these is that they will show voltage after about 2 hours. The battery will actually show you the percentage of the battery, and it was at 10% and it was flashing. So I don't know what that was about, so I double checked the Egg Rider app and I looked, and the voltage was still showing that it was 38 or 36% or something like that. So people suck at driving, man. That's why I stopped driving my car. Oh Lord. So I know it's kind of weird. Like I almost wanted to ride it right after that and like go down the street and see if that 10% was legit, or if I went off the Egg Rider display where it showed me that I still had 38% battery life. I was like curious. But obviously I don't want to get left stranded, but you know, if I could do it on a day off, or I could just kind of cruise around my house, and if I have to walk it like half a mile, that's not a big deal. So woo, it is windy right here. This bike is I'm struggling. Woohoo, man. Yeah, it's pretty bad right now. So I don't know, I want to do a test with that on this bike. That's the only thing that I've noticed on this bike. So I'm gonna look into that a little bit more, but so far I don't really ride the bike a lot to, you know, get down in battery voltage. So that's gonna take some time. That video that I went to the car show, I want to say it was 58 minutes. And I cut it down to about 13 or 14 minutes. And most of the reason I did that is because there was a lot of interesting, cool stuff at the car show, but there was music being played in the background. And you know how copyright goes with YouTube. So I tried to keep the clips small. I didn't want to like get a copyright anything and they take down my video. So that's one of the reasons why it's not super long. And plus, honestly, who's gonna watch a video that's like an hour long? You know, me just like walking around the whole time, you know, talking about like our personal life and stuff like that. So that's why I just cut it down. This is the first time I'm doing the overpass with the street tires. Let's go, let's get it. Got my hand on the... Oh man, I'm not even tucking, dude. I'm not even tucking. Oh shit, hell yeah. Good 58 miles per hour and I wasn't even tucking. The only way I get over about 58 miles an hour is if I'm actually lean forward, I got my visor closed. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah. Love this bike. All right, guys. Probably gonna be nighttime when you guys see me next. Thanks for sticking around. I need to start making these, I need to start calling them vlogs or something, because it's the same old thing every day. I try to give you guys some good information and whatnot, so hopefully you guys like them. So I'll see you guys later tonight. Yo, what's up? It's nighttime and I am cold. If you notice, I don't have a jacket on. I want to say it said it was 65 right now, which is not crazy bad. I can deal with it, but I totally forgot. I thought I had my sweater in my backpack and I didn't. So we're just gonna get through it. Be freezing when I get home. Probably had to blow my nose a bunch of times, but we are out here. I was gonna show you some stuff on the bike before I left, but work was crazy right before I left and I had to buy some stuff. I just wanted to get out of there. But I did turn up the power to 7,300 watts, back to what I was originally at. We put the phase amps to 430, but before it was 400. And what else did we change? Oh, I put the field weakening to 20%, because this bike moves. This bike hella moves. Oh, and I didn't tighten my helmet that I just realized. Yeah, this bike moves with these street tires. So let me see if I can do my helmet real quick before it's time to go. We were hitting 58 miles per hour without me tucking, without my visor down. Yeah, it was downhill, but I never get that going downhill. So I'm really curious with the field weakening, which was at 8%. Now it's at 20%. I'm just curious to see if we'll do anything over 60 on flat. My backpack is super heavy. I had to get a 12-pack of sodas, and that sucked. So I definitely feel like we lost torque, but this bike should go a lot faster. Now we are going uphill, so that is going to affect some stuff. And the batteries are cold too. Once the batteries warm up, they are normally a little bit better. Alright, so far so good. Normally we get about 47 to 48 going up that thing. And I will say I need to do a better review on this pedal kit. I'm gonna come out with an actual video talking about the pedal kit and what I've noticed with everything that's been going on. If you've been following my videos for the last, I don't know, like 5 or so that I've been doing, you've been seeing me talk about them. But I really want to just have an actual video of just a pedal kit review and let you guys know how I really feel about them. Be nice if it turns green for us. Yay! So we are like flying. I was pedaling a little bit past these people just to give them a little quick laugh or something. I'm gonna kind of keep it cool so we can save a little bit of battery as soon as we get onto another straightaway. So I read today from another website, I think it's a UK website that makes batteries for these. And I want to say, they say that the stock SUR RON motor can do 10,000 watts for 1 minute until you'll start melting some stuff. I don't know how true that is. Are they racing? Let's go, let's go. Damn, that pedal kit's really bad now. Man, Honda Civic smells. Trying to be easy on the throttle, but I just want to go fast. Woo! Turning up those phase amps really gave it that pop. Like, we still lost torque in the long run, but like that instant when you hit it and it kind of like the throttle's sensitive, so you barely like kind of pull it back and it goes. It's almost like you full throttled it, but you barely did like half. But when you do really full throttle, it's like pulling that thing like hella fast. It's hard to explain until you really understand it. The lower the phase amps, the more your bike is basically going to feel like nice and smooth on the throttle. That's crazy. I kid you not, I'm at half throttle and I'm at pretty much 50 miles an hour. Like, that's crazy. Now this is full throttle. Let's see. Like, dude, it just wants to keep going. Phase amps, I think you can go up to 430 on this setup. But the field weakening, yeah, you can go up pretty high, but the higher you go on field weakening, the more you're gonna actually like, you're gonna mess up the motor and fry it. Because I've seen people do it. Some guy had his set to 500%. I don't know if that was 100% accurate, but he had 500%. And he went on the freeway and he melted his motor in no time. Like less than like 20 seconds, it was melted, it was gone. That's not something I want to do. I'm still afraid to like lean pretty far on this bike, especially, oh, bumpy, especially after getting the new tires on. I don't know how far I can lean on it. Never know. I'm out. Dude, everyone's doing like 50, 55, well, about 50. And this is supposed to be a 35. That's crazy. We were just flying today. Having some fun. God, I really want to get rid of that popping noise on that chain. What I'm thinking about doing is taking the 2 bolts off from each side of where the crank plates match up to where the pegs used to go, and move them up as much as possible. Maybe that'll take just a little bit of slack out of the chain. I don't know, but it just, I don't like the noise. It's kind of frustrating. Sounds like the bike's broken. Like I said, I'll get a better review and let you guys know. Yeah, it probably, I don't think it comes over on video, but it's like a click, 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 click type of noise. bike, it just wants to go. It just wants to go. Race the RSX. We're gonna let off, gonna come up to a stop sign and try not to be on the throttle too much. Man, that is that's some good shit right there. But I'm gonna turn it down. I'm not gonna. I can't abuse this bike. I'm not trying to buy another motor. I know it's 600 bucks. It's not a crazy amount of money. Cause I do want to buy a $2,000 battery for this bike from Lightspeed. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm confused on what I want to do. I don't know if I want a 60 volt battery and get like, I think they make a 52 amp hour if you get a 60 volt battery, or if I should get a 72 volt battery and get a 32 amp hour, because I want a lot of power out of this bike, like for sure, but I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I want the range, but I want the power. But I also don't want a battery that's sticking hella high up in the air that you can't put the battery cover back on. I think 32 amp hours is the biggest you can fit for a 72 volt battery. And I think the biggest that someone did is maybe 56 or 58 in a 60 volt, which is insane, but I want the power. So I don't know, leave a comment down below. I'm curious on what you guys think of the route that I should go. Ultimately, you know, it's going to be my decision, but I'm just curious to hear the pros and cons on what you guys think on what might be better. All right, guys, that is the end of the video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.